we did this incredible toast bar earlier, and now it's time for it's a quiche with a potato crust.
Absolutely, yes. So I used potatoes. One, they're delicious and pretty versatile.
Yes.
But they're really high in potassium. They're have more potassium than a banana. And potassium is...
Really?
Yes. It's a mineral that acts as an electrolyte in our body and helps maintain that water balance.
Okay.
They also contain resistant starch, which helps feed the good gut bacteria. And a thing to note is that when we cook potatoes, a lot of the nutrients are actually lost, but they have this magic protective coating, the skin. So if you leave the skin on, right? I know, it keeps all of those nutrients in. So I am absolutely
I just did that because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was doing the right
peel
thing.
on. Yes, we want to keep the peel on. So the next thing I want to talk about are the eggs, actually.
Okay.
Eggs. One of the few food sources of vitamin D, or vitamin daylight, as I like to call it. So our bodies actually can make vitamin D from being out in the sun. But this time of year, I mean, it's gloomy and rainy today.
Yeah.
This time of year, and honestly, the way that we live our lives, it's really hard to get the right amount of sunshine to make vitamin D. So we need to eat it. And then they've got
Nature supplements.
Yes, they've got the award-winning combo of protein and fat. So it's going to help you feel full and satisfied after you eat this delicious quiche. So let's get cooking.
All right.
Okay,
So we've got our potato, and we want to slice it into nice, thin slices, okay? And then we're just going to place them into the pan. I just spritzed a little olive oil. It's a 9-inch pie dish. And, I try to get them as thin as possible so they're a little see-through, but you know what? If you can't get them that thin, that's okay. Don't stress out. So just kind of fill them all up. Try to get them on the sides. I cut some of them in half a little bit. Get them all in there. Yes, fill the gaps, but there will be some gaps. That's okay. The egg just gets in there.
Okay.
And then it's going to look like this. You pop it in the oven. 350, 20 minutes, and let it get all nice and crispy. You can see these are cooked. So while that's happening, we're going to make our filling.
All right, here.
So thank you. So we just got some eggs. Just dump them in there.
Do you check your eggs before you buy them?
Oh yeah, you know what? Good question. Was that your poll? Yes. Do you guys check your eggs?
I don't.
Yes.
You don't check your eggs? How many broken eggs have you had?
None, but there was one missing this week. But
A missing egg.
Yeah.
I wonder where that went.
I don't know. Like, is somebody shoplifting a single egg?
I know, isn't that weird?
And then how'd they carry it home?
Ginger.
So yes, and then you could use any kind of milk that your family enjoys. And we're just gonna whisk that together.
That could be more vitamin D.
Exactly. And then another thing eggs have is actually choline, which is great for your brain, memory. It's got so many good things. And then we've got our seasonings: salt, pepper, a little crushed red pepper, and then some chives to give it nice, springy, bright, fresh flavor. And then, because I can't resist, just more nutrients, we've got spinach, okay? And we're just gonna whisk all of that in, and then you literally just dump it on top of your cooked potatoes, yes. And then the oven is still heated. You pop this back in the oven for 35 minutes, and that is the perfect amount of time to get your toast bar set up.
There you go.
Put your dishes away, get your house ready for all of your guests, and then it comes out.
Now, did you sprinkle more stuff on top?
No, I didn't. It kind of rises up a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So I like the vibrant green color because to me, I feel like we eat with our eyes.
Right.
And this time of year, green is like spring, fresh. Like I just want to be outside.
Oh, that's tasty too.
Boys, I know you're in
Thank you.
school, but we're going to change up Wake Up Wednesday next week.
Oh.
We do breakfast for dinner on Wednesdays at my house.
I love the name Wake Up Wednesday.
We've been a bit of a wet lately.
Well, just
I only
spice it up.
I only had the 11 eggs. I didn't have the full dozen. So
If you had 12, then you would have been good. But
and a great way to sneak in some vegetables.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But you know
love
what I think
sneaking
is
them in.
great is even if your kids are like, oh, the green, you could always just take that out.
Yes.
And still do it this way, right?
You could. You absolutely could. Yeah, you could do a vegetable that they do like. Maybe they like bell pepper or they like mushroom or carrot. You could try it with anything your kids like.
I might layer the spinach on the bottom and then have it so they don't see it at first, and it's already.
Okay, do that and take a picture and let me know.
Sneaky good idea.
Vegetable attack.
Yeah, I love it. I love sneaking them in.
Wow, this is
one.
great.
Well,
But not just for Easter.
No, anytime.
Anytime. I mean, yes, brunch, graduation parties are coming up. I mean, there's so many times that we get together and we want good food.
That's
something different. Impress your guests,
right? It's a long website, but it's a worthwhile website. So we'll, of course, have that link on
it. It really is. Lots of good stuff on there.
As always, good stuff.
Thank you.
Now is the time to get a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle.